Are these beauty filters on a lot of these social media apps, such as TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, is it getting out of control? And what constitutes catfishing when it comes to these beauty filter apps? Let's get into it.
I just tried going on a blind date and I was extremely humbled. Extremely humbled. As soon as I walk up, this man is drinking a glass of wine. I'm like, oh, hi. He's like, he follows me and I've met him one other time before. So it wasn't completely blind date, but we had never when I sit down, he's like, I'm sorry, this is awkward, but this isn't it for me. And I'm like, no, it's not awkward. That's fine. Like, I get it. Sometimes you can feel right off the bat. I'm just curious, what is the reason? Like, what energy did I bring that made you so quickly be like, oh, no. But I'm like, I get it too. Sometimes I feel that energy and I respect you being like, this isn't it. He says, you don't look like the last time I saw you or your pictures on Instagram. I have the beauty filter on right now, but I do not face tune my pictures. When I upload pictures on my stories, I put like the Paris filter on, but like, fucking sue me. Like, sorry. Beauty filter off. Like, I don't think I look that different. Like, no, my skin is not perfect.
Let me know in the comments below, do you think she looked different? I'm going to rewind it back a little bit before where she actually has the filter on so you can get an idea. Here we go.
Beauty filter on right now, but I do not face tune my pictures. When I upload pictures on my stories, I put like the Paris filter on.
So the beauty filter is on right now.
Like, fucking sue me. Like, sorry. Beauty filter off. Like, I don't think I look that different. Like, no, my skin.
Will I say it's full-blown catfishing? No. Definitely a noticeable difference there. I would call this a level 1 catfish. If you agree, put level 1 catfish in the chat below.
It is not perfect by any means, but enough to send someone away on the first 5 seconds of a fucking day. Which I'm not mad at this guy, because when it's not it, that's not it. But fucking A, dating is hard. I am in the trenches right now. And I'm not trying to catfish anybody. Like, I'm just, I turn the beauty filter back on because, yeah, it makes me prettier. Fucking get over it. Get over it. I think I'm gonna go to my best friend's house now and drink some wine with her because
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take that back. I'm gonna have to bump that up to about a level 2 catfish. Again, like I said, this is about a level 2 catfish. Like I said, it's not full blown, but it's definitely a noticeable difference. And ultimately, probably the reason why she keeps that beauty filter on. You see, like I said, she rocked out with that non-filter for a little bit. She said, "No, I need this beauty filter back." Again, like I said, definitely not full blown catfish, but I can see why the guy could be a little bit upset because, like I said, there is definitely a significant difference, in my opinion.
if it's not that embarrassing. I honestly don't feel that embarrassed. He was drinking a glass of wine. He wasn't drunk, and I wasn't even mad at the guy. Rejection's okay, you know? I don't know. You're kind of mean. I also did not meet that man on any type of dating app or site. We actually met at a job that I had about 4 years ago. That was the last time he saw me. And he'd followed me on Instagram since then. I obviously don't look the same as I did 4 years ago. Assuming you're a girl because your name's Tiffany, might be wrong. I think it's embarrassing that you're saying I should be embarrassed. He's drinking and still rejected you. Okay, Tiff. Okay. I'm definitely an overshare, but I do hope you get more confidence to not feel so embarrassed at stories that really don't fucking matter. Not my first date, not my last date. I'm still happy. I'm still pretty. I'm not embarrassed.
Again, like I said, I wouldn't say she's ugly or anything like that. Definitely a noticeable difference with that beauty filter on. Again, like I said, shout out to her. She took the rejection on the chin. She took it like a champ. Again, like I said, you have to, that's why it's always important to, look through. If you're going through some on social media, I try to go down, like way, way down if possible. They have like a ton of pictures on their profile, and try to look for a picture without a filter, without a lot of makeup, so you could really see what this person naturally looks like.
Y'all, these filters are getting out of hand. Let me show you this. So this is what I look like without the filter. You can see red spots, freckles, circles under my eyes, no makeup. Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's full blown catfish right there. Again, like I said, it almost looks like she has a facelift, in my opinion. Let me know in the comments below. Do you see a night and day difference between, no filter and a beauty filter?
But here's the scary part. Look at this. You know how normally filters like mess up when you move your hand? It looks so real. Look. I can literally like pull my eye and everything. That is ridiculous, y'all. Y'all, this is bad. What's so sad is that this filter probably makes everybody look like 10 times hotter, but that's not what real people look like. This is what people look like when they've had like thousands of dollars spent on surgery and people doing makeup on the red carpet and Photoshop. Gosh, I cannot look at it anymore. I hate it.
Absolutely facts. Like I said, there's a big, definitely a big difference between the two. And again, like I said, this just goes to show you that a lot of things that you see on social media is all smoke and mirrors. Again, a lot of times people are not just ugly. You're just broke. You just don't have enough money to have a full-time stylist. You have full-time makeup artist, a full-time basically a full team, a full blown beauty team, like a lot of these celebrities and some, some influencers do have. Again, like I said, it's not that you're ugly, you just don't got the cash.
This face filter is going viral on TikTok, evoking a mix of nostalgia and controversy. Stephanie Ramos joins us with more on why these filters may have a negative effect on body image perception. Good morning there, Stephanie.
Hey, good morning, Robin. I ended up spending a lot of time on TikTok last night. My kids were like, what are you doing? There are a couple of new filters on TikTok that can make you look like a teenager or a supermodel, and they're racking up views. But therapists say the beautification filters can cause psychological distress and mental health issues to kids, teens, and even adults.
You want to see what I look like? This morning, the new filters on TikTok courting controversy. With more than 38 million views already, the teenage filter taking adults back in time to their younger years.
I cannot remember.
And racking up 37 million views, the bold glamour filter, giving users a flawless look instantly.
I don't know why I'm doing the work when I could just put this filter on and just pretend.
With other filters, if you touch your face or your eyelashes, for instance, it'll glitch a little bit. But not with the bold glamour. Take a look.
Like that boy is like.
Now let's try the teenage filter.
For the life of me,
That's me, for real, down here. And that's teenage me.
The new filters sparking concern across the TikTok community. One user writing, filters are so out of control. Another commenting, the problem is when I see myself like this, I believe I look like this. And then.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely bring up a good point is, what about all the the youth that are on these social media platforms and they're looking up to their favorite influencer, thinking that this is the standard of beauty. This is how everybody looks on a normal. And they start to feel insecure about themselves and what they see in the mirror. Again, like that's the double-edged sword of social media. A lot of times you have a lot of younger people on here. Like I said, their brains are not developed yet, and they don't understand the power of social media and how it's really one big illusion. Like I said, it's not everything that you think it is. Again,
Hate my real face.
You see that? Nothing.
Influencer Kay Brooks's video already amassing more than 1 million views.
I was like, dang, I wish I looked like this. This would be nice. The reality is, unless you're just a pro, one of the top elite makeup artists, you're not looking like that.
And while social media apps like Snapchat and Instagram have been offering a multitude of filters for years, these new TikTok filters are fueling questions about body image and their impact on both teens and adults.
We're seeing people really fixated on how they look and comparing it again to that filter. It's going to feed that negative self-talk that someone who's already struggling with self-image has in their head.
We reached out to TikTok. The company had no comment on these particular filters, but did share how efforts are made to diversify your feed so you're not bombarded with just one topic. Okay. Guys.
All right, that's what.
Again, like I said, yeah, I do believe some of these filters are dangerous when people start to compare what they look like on the, under the guise of a filter and what they look like in real life. Like I said, it can cause people to have some issues, especially if they're already self-conscious about the way they look or how they look.
You know how in like mass production of things became the norm, bespoke items became the things that were so sought after. Like to get a flawless piece of pottery used to be damn near impossible, so those were coveted. And now, since you can buy a perfectly made plate at IKEA, things that look handmade are more appealing. It needs to happen with beauty because these filters are the equivalent of that. And let me tell you, I think normal me is just fine. And when you see someone and you can tell that what they're showing you is just normal them, filterless, let's praise that. Because that's beautiful. You, my dear, without your filter, you are a bespoke piece of art.
I agree. Bring back the real me. Let's put real me in the comments if you these filters are getting out of hand.
Hey y'all, here on TikTok, Claire here. I just came on. I don't really, talk about much, but I just came on because there's this girl that I follow on TikTok, and I followed her because I was like, oh, she's so pretty, like naturally she's so pretty, like let me follow her. She's a nice style, whatever, and like she embraces her natural beauty. Now, today she posted a TikTok and she had this filter on, right? And she still had like a natural face. Like I'm over here thinking like this is just her natural face. This filter is not too much, but I literally tried the filter on, right? And I'm over here looking like I put on a full face of makeup. Literally, this is what I look like with a full face of makeup. So yeah, y'all, like I was saying, like it looks like I've done a full face of makeup. Like if I was to beat my face, this is what I would look like. Like this is what I typically look like when I do my makeup. So I was just shocked when I put the filter on because I'm like, whoa. This whole time the reason I even followed her was because I thought she was like a natural beauty.
Think about this. This whole time she was following this influencer, thinking that she was naturally beauty. She was born like this, and I'm really looking up to her, only for this thing to be a filter the whole time. And just think about how many people are not even aware of these beauty filters and how often your favorite celebrity or influencers are using them, and you're comparing yourself to them, and you're thinking that you're not worthy enough.
Influencer, like don't really use filters. Like this is just her natural face. Now I'm gonna take the filter off and I'm gonna show y'all the difference it made. It didn't really make a super big difference, but like I said, this is what I look like when I do a full face of makeup. So y'all, this is me without the filter. It's not too much of a big difference, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know. I feel like, I don't want to be like, I feel like I've been deceived because it's like, we're all ladies here. I respect every woman. But I think like some of these filters, like, I get what the guys be saying, about like how, these girls like nowadays just, they don't be looking the same as they do like on the internet versus when they're not on the internet, and I'm not shaming filter use or anything like that. I've been a really big proponent on not using filters on my on like my post and just coming as I am. But it's just kind of like, dang, like this not even like, I don't want to say that, I don't want to be like.
It's definitely a big difference in some cases between seeing, what a woman looks like on social media, and then when you meet her and see her in real life. I will say in this instance, definitely the beauty filter she had on definitely enhanced, but it wasn't. I wouldn't say it was, that bad compared to some of the other examples that we seen earlier in the video.
Like, what is this filter? I don't look like this, guys, but I feel like it looks good, but I mean, I don't look like this. I mean, give me a second. I mean, this is how I look.
Again, like I said, not a bad looking woman at all, but you can definitely see how the beauty filter definitely enhances, contours the face, and I think most people would agree, probably says makes her look more attractive.
Girl make a makeup tutorial using this filter, and my jaw's on the floor because you genuinely have no business making a makeup tutorial using a filter like this. It is so unrealistic. Let me just show you guys because the difference is crazy. Like, what? That filter literally just blurs every freaking thing, which I'm not saying you can't use the filter, go ahead and use it, but don't make a makeup tutorial using a filter when you're literally putting on foundation and showing your followers how your skin looks with a certain makeup product when it's literally not even realistic. You're lying to your audience.
Yeah, that's absolutely diabolical. Again, like I said, you have to be very careful with these influencers. They'll do anything for a bag. And a lot of times, these things that you see on social media, again, are all smoke and mirrors.
How deceiving can social media really be? This is with no ring light. This is with a ring light. And then we have this ridiculous filter that could really screw up somebody's psyche because they think they can look like this.
Let me know what you think in the comment below. How do you feel about these beauty filters? And have they gone too far? I want to hear from my men. I want to hear from my women. I want to hear from everybody. Let me know in the comments below. Have these beauty filters gone too far? And have you ever been catfished by one of these beauty filters? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.